Welcome everyone to this executive briefing. Today, we're not doing a standard high-level explainer. Instead, we're zooming way in for a highly focused, objective professional trajectory analysis. We're looking at the career of data expert Emilio Abella Ibanez. For the recruiters, IT directors, and hiring managers tuning in, this is honestly an incredible opportunity to unpack the anatomy of a true veteran's career. We are going straight to the source material, his CV, his official certifications, his online presence, to figure out exactly what makes a profile like this so rare and so valuable in today's tech landscape. Let's get right into it.
Here's the roadmap for today's explainer. First, the data expert. Second, 5 career milestones. Third, mastery of advanced tools. Fourth, the 3 key accreditations. And finally, high strategic value.
Section 1. The data expert. Okay, let's dive into this. The data industry moves incredibly fast, right? Finding senior talent that possesses both that deep historical knowledge and modern agility is a massive challenge. And that's exactly what brings us to this recent post from Emilio's LinkedIn. He posted, "Hi everyone, I'm seeking a new role and would appreciate your support." This is the whole catalyst for our explainer today. A highly sought-after, deeply experienced expert is currently available on the market. You know, in the IT consulting world, professionals of this caliber are usually locked into multi-year contracts. The very fact that he is seeking employment right now makes this the perfect moment to break down exactly what he brings to the table.
Section 2. 5 career milestones. Let's move to and see how this builds. To really grasp his data expert trajectory, look at the sheer longevity across these 5 key milestones. A strong data professional isn't built overnight. It's like a giant puzzle, requiring a foundation of diverse experiences. He didn't actually start in IT. He graduated with an economics and business administration degree back in 1993. That business foundation is absolutely crucial. Then in 1997, he pivoted into IT. By 1999, he was heavily involved in business intelligence consulting, literally way before BI became the industry buzzword it is today. Fast forward to 2010, he transitioned into a highly trusted freelance senior consultant role, managing massive international projects. And looking at 2024, he hasn't stagnated for a second. He's continuously upskilling in AI and modern data architectures. It's an awe-inspiring 25-plus-year span of relentless professional evolution.
To really drive home how deep his roots go, check this out. This is visual evidence of his early entry into the IT world, an official certificate for Oracle PL/SQL and Developer/2000 from April 1997. This means he was programming the fundamental logic of relational databases at a time when the modern internet was just taking shape. When we talk about an expert who understands how databases fundamentally work from the ground up, this is the proof. That foundational knowledge is exactly why he can navigate today's complex data infrastructures so effectively.
Section 3. Mastery of advanced tools.
And this brilliantly illustrates his modern technical arsenal. Because history is only half the story, right? The tech landscape changes constantly, and a true expert must adapt. We've organized his toolkit into 3 main pillars to highlight his technical strengths. First, business intelligence tools. He holds over 50 projects worth of experience in IBM Cognos across multiple versions, alongside modern platforms like Power BI. Second, database and ETL, which stands for extract, transform, load, literally the backbone of data movement for any business. He has deep knowledge here in SQL, Oracle, DB2, and Data Manager. Third, and perhaps most importantly for today's market, modern tech. He's actively integrating Python and machine learning into his repertoire. He doesn't just use these software tools, he masters advanced analysis tools to architect complete solutions across the entire data ecosystem.
Section 4. The 3 key accreditations.
So, how does a veteran with decades of experience avoid becoming outdated? Well, look at the dates on these certificates. On one side, we have the ACTIC Mid-Level Certificate from January 2024, proving his general digital competencies within the Catalan digital framework. On the other, an official certificate from the Servei d'Ocupació de Catalunya for Advanced Excel and Power BI, completed in late 2023, where he scored an excellent in the Power BI module. This is visual proof that despite his senior status, Emilio is actively sitting in the student's chair, committing real, hard hours to mastering current platforms.
To summarize his most recent educational milestones, look at these 3 distinct areas. First, the advanced Excel and Power BI we just saw. Second, a 2024 diploma in web analytics to measure marketing results, showing he totally gets the business performance side of data. And third, he recently earned a machine learning with Python V2 badge from IBM on Coursera. This is an incredible bridge, you guys. Making the leap from standard business intelligence tools to the predictive power of machine learning is rare, and he is doing it seamlessly.
Section 5. High strategic value.
So, the crucial point is his unique duality. We've seen the history, the tools, and the recent education. But for enterprise clients and IT directors, it all comes down to this one unique value proposition. In his own words from the source materials, he actively avoids the dichotomy between black or white. His business studies background brings rationality, exigence, and a strict focus on business outcomes. Meanwhile, his IT mentality brings a commitment to delivery, technical engagement, and finding totally different architectural solutions. He speaks the language of the boardroom, KPIs, ROI, strategy, and he perfectly speaks the language of the server room, ETL pipelines, multidimensional modeling, and Python scripts. This duality is exactly why Emilio brings such high strategic value.
And speaking of languages, we literally mean languages. The number 4 represents the number of languages Emilio speaks perfectly: Spanish, Catalan, English, and French. He has spent extended periods living and working in Ireland, Belgium, and Switzerland.
This linguistic capability and cultural adaptability directly translate into massive international enterprise impact. Just look at this roster of companies: Mercedes-Benz in the Netherlands, H&M in Sweden, UBS in Switzerland, Ahold Delhaize in Belgium, and CRH in Ireland. He is fully equipped for cross-border, high-stakes enterprise roles. He's stepped into some of the most complex corporate environments in Europe and successfully delivered strategic business intelligence solutions. He isn't just a consultant, he's a strategic asset who executes.
Which brings us to the end of our explainer today and leaves us with one highly relevant question for the decision makers watching. Is your company ready for Emilio's strategic value? We've seen the 25-year trajectory, the mastery of advanced analytical tools, the commitment to modern upskilling in AI and Python, and that seamless blend of business acumen and IT delivery. A profile this complete doesn't stay on the market for long, for sure. If you are looking to elevate your data strategy, the evidence speaks for itself. Thank you so much for joining this briefing, and I highly encourage you to connect with the source of today's analysis directly. See you next time.